What's the question? Today's video? Yeah, it's about Dana White. Yeah. So Dana White announced the other day that he hasn't had any affiliation with the matchmaking or any involvement in it since 2016. And if you didn't see this coming, if you didn't kind of know this already, I don't know what to say about your intelligence, but dude, if Dana gets asked, everybody knows the line. Everybody knows the line I'm about to bring up. If he gets asked, oh yeah, Dana, oh, they just faced off in the cage. Who's gonna fight for the belt next? Yeah, we'll figure that one out Tuesday. We talk about that Tuesday. I'll get back to you Tuesday. Dude, Dana never knows who's fighting. Yeah, who's Bilal? Who's Bilal? Yeah, I don't know. Dana never knows who's fighting who. He never knows anything about this stuff. So if you genuinely thought Dana White was the mastermind behind all of this, you're just delusional. We got this article right here. I'm not gonna bore you with reading words off a screen, but dude, Dana White's always going on these podcasts. He's talking about politics and stuff, bro. He never talks about the actual UFC itself. Yeah, I'm not gonna bore you with this. This is kind of just an article that explains it from fucking Yahoo Sports or whatever, and it's talking about Jake Paul and the Netflix card. But speaking of the Netflix card, this should scare.
Here?
What's up?
I just want to jump in. Dana White, he hasn't been involved in matchmaking in quite some time. Seems like he was the good matchmaker. Yeah.
You know what? He might have been. As much shit as we give him, and you know what? Actually, we'll get to the Netflix card later. As much shit as we give him, he did better than this. Dude. Come on, bro. This is good. This is all good. This is all good. But then, bro, come on, dude. This is this card was trash. This card was trash. And then not this upcoming card on Saturday in Miami, but bro, what is this, dude? Yo, we got to stop blaming Dana Baldy White because, we thought he had some involvement, just very little. Hunter, what is this? Tell me what this is, bro. We're getting fed slop, dude. This is absolute slop. This is terrible. This fucking sucks, dude. Oh my god, this is shit. These two are not numbered event worthy either. Hold on. Bro, a BMF main event.
Let's not forget that,
What's up? Not forget. Never forget
Let's not forget that they originally threw the next pay-per-view after Miami together with Waldo Volkov as the co-main, while having Bobby Green and Jeremy Stevens on the main card also.
And that's after one good card. Miami was the good card. And then these two back-to-back. So we got Volk and Lopez as two. What the fuck matchup was that? Don't let people forget this. Just because Volk won, don't let people forget they're trying to get Volk out of there. Why? For what? Everybody loves this guy. What do you mean, bro? And then we got, versus Diego Lopez too. He just beat this fucker. And then Dan Hooker versus Benoit, one position down as the feature fight, that'd be great. But as a co-main event, it's kind of weak. And then the rest of the card is dude, this is a crazy opener. As a feature fight, it's this would be a crazy featured prelim, just one spot down. And then a BMF main event. Now, if a card has a BMF fight on it, that's okay, so long as the rest of the card is insane. What the fuck is this? What is this? Dude, no wonder Dana White doesn't want to claim this. What are these fight nights? This right here, the Netflix card, should scare Hunter Campbell to death. This should scare him shitless.
Touching on the Netflix card, I'm actually so surprised the UFC is running on that date.
Well, they probably... Well, they probably didn't know about it when they made their event. When they scheduled an event for that date.
They're in the Apex.
Still, they don't... They don't know. Like, name me
They're
one
running.
MMA fighter that is not in the UFC or Bellator that has any kind of a name that's not on this card. Because there isn't one. Like, every big
Uriah
name
Hall.
who's... Huh? Like, this dude beat
Uriah
Demetrius
Hall.
Johnson versus Mukayev. We got... Stop. We got Rebels to Spain, which, you know, he has a decent name versus RDS, which is like... But, dude, these are big names, especially for a card that's not run by the UFC. Like, this is crazy. We had people in the comments talking about wash, this, that, whatever. The retirement home main event. Dude, who cares? Like,
The main event's
this is
probably the worst
actual
fight on that
competition.
card.
This is better than whatever Apex slop the UFC's gonna chef up for May 16th. I guarantee you.
I'm excited to see the view because I know you all know you're going to see the view numbers. I'm excited to see the view numbers comparing what the UFC Apex card does and what this does.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
want actual competition to come to the UFC because I don't want a bunch of competitors to where it's like boxing. I want one so that we can get rid of shit like this.
But Netflix can't sustain that.
No, they can't, but this could possibly open the floodgates. Moving on, we got fucking Money Moicano.
Wait, can I just add one more thing to that?
Yeah.
They're throwing out on May 16th. They're throwing out Arnold Allen and the Costa dude, the one who's black and white. That guy. They're throwing them out in the Apex May 16th. First of all,
That doesn't touch this.
should be on a pay-per-view. Should be like a opener of a pay-per-view. But like this card's so much better.
That did
Like,
remind me.
I'm excited to see the numbers.
The obvious thing to do also is bring back the Dana White era ads. Like, the ads when Dana White had involvement, so much better than the promotion now. Like, oh, try to say this poem 3 times fast. Like, nobody cares about Patty Pimblett trying to do a grip test. Like, nobody gives a fuck, dude. Get Sean Strickland and Hamzat to do a face-to-face. That would get 100 million views, dude. You know, those people, both of them have crazy big names. They both hate each other. They're going to talk shit. This should be, like, the biggest fight of the past 5 years. I don't know why it's not. Even Moicano is talking about this. I've got this clip. He even said, "Why am I a main event?" Props to Moicano. We love the guy. We love the guy for this.
Not famous, nobody know him, you know. This Apex card.
Let me turn this up.
This Apex card was fucking shit. Dana White don't listen to that. But you having Moicano as a main event in fucking Apex, you kidding me? You know?
Let's go, Moicano! Absolutely correct. You have fucking Moicano as a main event in the Apex. This is fucking shit. Exactly correct. Exactly on the money. Fucking Money Moicano, bro. Like, he's the first fighter to, like, self-degrade when talking about the slop matchups. Which I fully respect, but he's 100% correct when he says that.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see this viewing numbers for the Netflix card.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. We got another story out of Jon Jones. Got the little article here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, Jon Jones recently, you guys already know this, but
You're almost fucking hitting me, bro.
gets a little
You gotta
rough.
calm down, bro.
Yeah, bro, you gotta learn how to drive, bro.
You gotta relax yourself, bro.
You're almost hitting me with your truck, bro. You're almost hitting me, bro.
I saw people freaking out about this. This is far from the worst thing Jon Jones has ever done. Like, they're like, oh,
He didn't
he's
do anything
clearly-
wrong here.
Huh?
Like, what did he even do wrong here?
Dude, this could have been so much. They're like, oh, he's clearly packing a gun. No, he's not. No, he
Jon Jones
isn't.
is
That could
really
so
dumb.
just be his hand. He's got big ass hands, bro. I don't think he has a firearm on him.
You gotta calm down, bro.
And he just says you gotta calm down. Like, this really is not. I'm not usually one defending Jon Jones, but this is not that bad. He just gave him a middle finger, and then I don't know how trustworthy this is, but he did say the kid was chasing his car down for 2 blocks and revving his engine, whatever. This was a little fruity here when he said, "I'm proud of myself for standing up for myself." Okay, you're the former baddest man on the planet. Like, I assume you would stand up for yourself against, a kid in a muscle car, but this is not bad. Like, Jon Jones has done hit and runs on pregnant women, and people are mad at him for giving the middle finger to a kid. Like, who honestly care? Who honestly cares that Jon Jones did this? People in the comments are like, this guy saying there's so many haters in the comment, whatever. You're clearly impaired. You're full of shit. Like, what? How is he demonstrating that he's impaired? And then this is almost worse. People putting edits of him in the comments. Like, yeah, the guy said, what you trying to get into? Yeah, it's a little corny when you say it to Jon Jones, but not everybody is an MMA fan. Not everybody knows what's going on.
Who Jon Jones
This
is.
is kind of funny. Huh?
Yeah, not everyone knows who Jon Jones is.
Not everybody knows, he's lucky you're disciplined. Yeah, most of these people got the right attitude. The right attitude is just to be indifferent towards it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to post edits. Like, I'm sure the kid now knows he would have gotten his ass beat. He probably knew he was going to get his ass beat when Jon Jones got out of the car. Like, we don't need to be posting edits of him in the fucking Twitter comment section, but some people get it right. There isn't really much to talk about with this. I just did want to touch on it because I do want to start doing this news recap a little bit more, especially when news is slow.
All right, and then the last thing I want to talk on, the UFC should be worried about Netflix, I think. Netflix has deep pockets, and, like, if they do these one-off events maybe twice a year, you're telling me if Conor McGregor fights at International Fight Week, for example, or if he fights in the UFC, and eventually his contract's over, you're telling me Netflix won't be able to buy him? You tell me, like, if Jon Jones somehow gets out of his contract, like, I could so see Jon Jones or Conor fighting on the Netflix card.
Oh, 100%. They'll steal the big stars. I think that's why Izzy isn't retiring, is so that he can fight out his contract and then go look for matchups like this. Why not? Why wouldn't he do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, like
these older guys are going to finish out their contracts on the UFC, and then they're just going to go do 2 Netflix fights a year.
And I think that's why they signed Alex in such a big contract. Alex just signed, like, an 8-fight deal. The UFC knows there's no way he can finish that deal. There's no way Alex is fighting 8 more times, in my opinion.
0% chance. Unless he goes on an Anderson Silva type of downfall, but that's just not going to happen.
If they start signing their superstars who are old to these massive deals, that's what they have to do if they don't want Netflix to poach them one by one for these one-off cards.
And even then, I think guys are going to refuse to sign. Like, guys are going to refuse to sign. Netflix is going to continue to put on these cards, and the UFC is going to have to up their game if they don't want to. They're not going to. Obviously, Netflix is never going to overtake them, but they're going to take a little bit of their viewership, even if it's once or twice a year.
But
the UFC is going to have to promote their shit. They're going to have to do face-to-faces. If these cards get any better, and they have it on the same day as something that isn't Apex slop, the UFC is going to have to promote the hell out of that.
Like, I have a crazy one, but, like, I think a realistic one. Someone who doesn't want to be in the UFC. He has 2 fights left in his contract.
Tom Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall versus Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, we might see that matchup not in the UFC. I think Tom Aspinall.
That is such an easy fight for Netflix to make. But, like, that would be like such a big fight. Like, there's no fight the UFC could do to top it, really.
That would be insanity. But, everybody, make sure, comment your opinion on Tom Aspinall versus Francis Ngannou on Netflix in the comment section down below. Also, make sure, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you boys in the next one. And peace.